Hey Dragon Slayers! Today's video is about the basic guidelines for resistance training to reverse insulin resistance. First, the most practical and beneficial method of resistance training is to think complex. Ideally, resistance training consists of complex exercises that involve complementary sets of muscles, which are muscles that support the target muscles and therefore also get a workout. Following realistic movements. A benefit of this method is that you train the muscle to be used in ways that reflect daily life, as opposed to an artificial movement. An example of an artificial movement is the famous bicep curl, where a person raises and lowers a dumbbell by bending their elbow. This movement has almost no real world equivalent, and its only purpose, whether or not the person acknowledges this, is to make a t shirt fit more tightly around the upper arms. To fully allow resistance training to produce a stronger, more capable body and improve insulin resistance, separate your lifting exercises into two key movements: pushing and pulling. This deceptively simple scheme allows training to follow natural movement and promotes appropriate and complementary muscle development. Muscles that naturally work together become stronger together. For example, strong biceps are useless if your back muscles are weak, because every real motion that involves the biceps, anytime the elbow closes, involves the back as well. Second, if you don't have access to a gym, make do with what you have around your home, whether it's push ups and chair squats or lifting water filled milk jugs and sit ups. You can fatigue muscles with these homemade exercises as well. If your circumstances allow, I'd recommend purchasing a weightlifting bench and a set of dumbbells that match your strength. You'll expand this gear over time. Third, resistance training is for everyone. Some women avoid resistance training for fear of becoming too bulky. For most women, this simply doesn't happen. When a man resistance trains to fatigue on every set, he will get stronger and his muscles will get potentially dramatically bigger. When a woman resistance trains to fatigue, she will get stronger and her muscles will grow a bit and become more defined. Why? The difference in size between men and women, despite their similar relative intensities, it's because of hormones. The sexes have distinct hormonal cocktails in the blood that dictate the anabolic effects, which are the growth of the muscle with resistance training. Nevertheless, regardless of size and strength improvements, 60 minutes of resistance exercise in a week can improve insulin resistance more than 60 minutes of aerobic exercise. For people, few people have time to devote to the exercises that exclusively work the biceps and the triceps, which is a very good thing. Allow these muscles to get worked as they are naturally, used with pushing and pulling motions. After all, what good is it to have really strong triceps if your shoulders and your chest are weak? You won't be able to move you you won't be any more able to help get yourself out of a chair or off the ground. Most commonly, people do arm exercises either because they don't know better, which is forgivable, or they want to show off, which is unforgivable, but it is easier to show off arms than legs. If you have enough time, focus on the fairly useless isolation muscles. You'd be better off spending more time on your legs and core. Remember, friends don't let friends skip leg day. There are many helpful resources to get you started on becoming more physically active and training your body to become more insulin sensitive. A very helpful guide is the book Get Strong by Al and Danny Cavaldo or Cavadlo, or the YouTube channel Jerry Texeraria. I could be pronouncing that wrong either. Both names are in the description below. So that's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. And remember, guys, that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.